You know, I was really excited for Anthem. The game looked amazing, the combat looked so fun, but then Anthem released and it really didn't turn out too well. Let's hope they can Realm Reborn this game, because if Anthem worked, it would be incredibly fun. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo Show, where we cover the latest gaming news, leaks, and rumors from Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo in 2020 and beyond. If you want to be kept up on the latest gaming news, make sure you click that red subscribe button below this video and that notification bell so you know when I upload. In this video, we're going to talk about the recent Anthem news about the complete overhaul for Anthem, or Anthem 2.0 as everyone seems to be calling it, and talk about why this response isn't really what players are looking for right now, and just give you my thoughts on it as someone who bought Anthem day one. So we have some new Anthem news, and surprising one at that. Recently, Bioware has posted this post full of promises to the Anthem player base, including me, because I am one of those players who bought it day one, unfortunately. So let's go over the important parts of this post and then talk about how effective this post was, because as a day one adopter of this game, it's directed at me and others who already gave Bioware their money. Over the last year, the team has worked hard to improve stability, performance, and general quality of life while delivering 3 seasons of new content and features. We have also heard your feedback that Anthem needs a more satisfying loot experience, better long-term progression, and more fulfilling endgame. So we recognize that there's still more fundamental work to be done to bring out the full potential of the experience, and it will require a more substantial reinvention than an update or an expansion. So this is really the first time we're seeing Bioware bite the bullet and say that Anthem is broken. Don't get this twisted, they knew this from the start. They knew Anthem was a muddled mess and still released it. Since they launched this game, they have added some things here and there, but nothing big enough, not even that huge update that was supposed to bring people back, Cataclysm. Instead, all we got were some small changes to the weather here and there. The loot is still broken, the endgame is still bare, and the player base is still leaving. Now, they say it will require a more substantial reinvention than an update or an expansion. There have been tons of games who have done this. The one that comes to mind, in a lot of people's mind actually, is Final Fantasy XIV, and look what happened. It became one of the biggest MMO games to date. But the one that I had personal stakes in was Division 1, and that's what comes to my mind. And oh lord, the lack of content, broken bugs, invincibility, and so on was bad, but I stuck through it, and Division 1 became a very good game in the end, with Division 2 still kind of struggling right now, but it's becoming a better game every time they update it. Rainbow Six Siege is another example. Is it out of the realm of possibility that the same thing can happen to Anthem? I don't think it is, and even though I have my doubts as someone who already paid money for this product, I want it to be fixed, and anyone who did spend money on this product should want it to be fixed. We paid for this, and we deserve a fully working game. Now, I think one question that's on the table is, how much is this going to cost us? Does this reinvention of Anthem, or Anthem 2.0, going to cost money? Because let me tell you one thing, if they make us pay for this, Bioware is going to be dead to me. This needs to be free, even for the people who haven't bought Anthem. No payment. This Anthem 2.0 needs to be free for those who already paid the price. So let's continue on to the next paragraph, where they talk about what they're actually going to do in this reinvention. Over the coming months, we will be focusing on a longer term redesign of the experience, specifically working to reinvent the core gameplay loop with clear goals, motivating challenges, and progression with meaningful rewards, while preserving the fun of flying and fighting in the vast science fantasy setting. And to do that properly, we'll be doing something we'd like to have done the first time around, giving a focused team the time to test and iterate, focus on gameplay first. So I would say this is good, though this should have been happening in the beginning. You should have tested everything out before Anthem was released. These rewards, core gameplay loop, and so on is the core of every MMO. Final Fantasy, Division 1 and 2, hell, even Defiance 2050 has better gameplay loop than you, and that's incredibly old. But there's one thing that's pretty obvious about this post. It's full of empty promises. It feels like Bioware is promising us that they will do better this time. You say that you're gonna be doing a reinvention, but you're not giving us any details to as what that is. This whole post can be summed up to, we messed up and we'll try to fix the game. The other half, you've been trying this whole time and look where we are. Only now are you owning up to your mistakes. And look, if I sound angry in this video, it's because I am. I'm happy that they're going back to trying to fix this, or so they say anyways, but as someone who bought the game day one, this shouldn't have been needed to be fixed. I'm gonna go back to Anthem and do a whole video on Anthem in 2020, so when they do this reinvention, we can compare that video to the new video of the Anthem reinvention. So let's continue with the post and see what else they have to say. In the meantime, we will continue to run the current version of Anthem, but move away from full seasons as the team works towards the future of Anthem. We'll keep this game going with events, store refreshes and revisiting past seasonals and Cataclysm content, starting with our anniversary towards the end of the month. So their plan is to focus their efforts on Anthem while doing the minimal to the live version of Anthem, which isn't a bad idea, but let's not forget about other games that are in development by Bioware too. Dragon Age 4 is very much still alive, and let me tell you, Bioware, if you have to delay Dragon Age 4, delay it. We have seen plenty of games delayed this year, and even though the player bases are disappointed, the devs are met with understanding eventually, because the player base wants a complete game, not a broken game. Creating new worlds is central to our studio mission, but it's not easy. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we miss. What keeps us going is the support from players like you. Your feedback gives us guidance on how we can improve, and your passion inspires us with the courage to create. I look forward to working together with your involvement and feedback towards the best possible future for Anthem. The thing is, you didn't just miss, you completely screwed up. You lied to the player base, you showed footage that was not in the final game. You were way off your mark, let's all be honest here. But in the end, Anthem was a game that could have been huge and popular as WoW or Final Fantasy XIV, but instead they blew it, and now we are here with Bioware trying to pick up the pieces. I'm gonna go play Anthem and try to play through it and do a huge video on how it plays in 2020 so I can do a review of Anthem 2.0 when that comes out and compare it. But what do you guys think? Are you enjoying Anthem right now? If you're still playing it, do you believe Bioware? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next Robo show. Thanks for watching and have a good one.